Welcome back to Nino Kuni. So let's get our clothes then, shall we?
Yay.
Okay.
No peeking.
Oh, there you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready.
Tidy! Best try them on there, every boy.
Sure.
I'll just pop and get them for you, dear. Wait there. I shan't be a moment. Don't you mean a moment?
She's not a
movement.
cow.
Oh,
No,
right, you're right.
Yeah, we're not here yet. There we go.
Oh, that's trendy. You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Oh god, it's trending on Twitter. Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape?
Don't be silly, dear. It hoots you down to the ground.
But remember what
No capes.
remember what Edna said. No capes.
Ooh, for those old things, don't be silly, dear. You'd be doing me a huge punch of favor getting rid of them for me.
Wait, really, sure?
I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Nothing of it. All I ask is that you pop back and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dear?
Well, this is the #1 kingdom, so I'll probably get the least amount of money from you compared to the later merchants, so I'll try.
You obtained a set of traveler's clothes.
Yay.
They will be the only clothes you wear from now on.
And now you got the dapper duds. We can head up to the palace. Tidy.
Time to go meet the king, huh? I'm kinda nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous, Ollie boy. Try learning my language, then you'll be nervous.
All right, to the palace.
Ta-da-da-dum.
God, I love this music. It feels like it feels like something you hear in a ballet.
Yeah.
How much longer is it, Drippy, till we get there?
Oh, there we go.
Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads to the royal palace. You are travelers, I take it. You must be in this close.
Yes, we've come to see the king.
Ah, you're not known as the King Tom, are you? Well, there's a moment, but I'm afraid it's just not possible at the moment. Sorry.
Huh? Why?
One of the king's hapless ways has allowed his Meowjesties beloved pet fish to escape into the palace moat.
Yes,
That
we-
red
we-
herring is the king's pride and joy. Yes, the fish we're looking for now is a red herring.
I get the
it?
feeling we're being
a
led-
red herring.
I get the feeling we're being led on a wild goose chase.
Nah, you think? Anyway,
What
to
does
cut a long
that
story
mean?
short, everyone in the castle has been busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I'd advise you to come back another day.
And yes, we refer to him as he's Meowjesty.
You know,
Okay.
Mr. Drippy, if we had just come yesterday, we might not have run into this.
The palace moat, is it? If I'm not mistaken, whatever.
You think it could have swum all the way around town?
I reckon it's possible, yeah. Why don't we have a look at a few ponds of that, just in case? Can't do any harm, can it?
Oh yeah, this
Sure
was
can.
back when.
See, I hope
this
we
was-
do find that red herring, Mr. Drippy. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
again,
before we
the-
got the idea. Well,
Me too,
Ollie
actually,
boy.
Roxy,
Right then, let's go fishing.
actually, if I
Don't,
recall
don't worry,
correctly,
don't worry. My pacing gets better as it goes along.
I think it definitely got better by the time Shiro started voicing too. Anyway,
Yeah, this was still back in August 2014, before Dwez was even here.
oh my. Wait, hold on. Wasn't he on the first part, or was he still just a guest star at the time?
No, it was only a guest star in one part in the original playthrough, but that was about it.
That was the first part I recall.
No, I think it was the seventh. Whatever. No, it doesn't matter.
Whatever.
You're right there, man.
Oh wait, you're right. The first two parts were actually Dark Star, and then the seventh part was Dwibs, who stuck around for a bit but then left.
Okay, so we have to find the red herring. So let's see.
There we go. Let's see in the pond.
Look, Ollie boy. See that red thing over by there? I reckon I found our fishy friend. You better go and take a closer look, though, just to make sure, innit?
Me? Why do I have to go over there?
Well, who else is gonna do it? Freddy the Fish Inspector? Come on, just hop on them rickety bits of wood. You'll be fine.
Do you hear yourself talking, Mr. Drippy?
All right, let's go.
Hop, hop. I knew my gymnastics class would come in handy eventually. Ah!
Oh,
Oh,
Whoa! What the heck is going on out here? Ah, I do believe we found the fish down around
He's
here
a
on the
lively one,
pond.
alright. I think he went off towards the boy. After him!
Oh,
All
okay
right.
then. Alright then.
Fortunately,
I think
unlike-
we'll go there.
Fortunately, unlike fucking Blue Dragon, we actually have a destination marker so we don't get lost. Trust me. In
wait,
Trust-
wait, hold on. Blue Dragon really scrapped the thing that, is kind of crucial to RPGs and
Not
didn't
just
have a
that.
quest
It
marker?
also not just that, Joe. It also doesn't have a mini map like this one does.
I
So
mean-
as you can tell, navigating through Blue Dragon's dungeons can be quite the pain sometimes.
Question, one of the guys involved in that was also involved in Final Fantasy VII, right?
Yes, Yonobu Sakaguchi.
So, dude, I mean, look, okay, I'm sorry, no. Even trying to do a throwback to that would not be an excuse. I mean, I get 7 may not have had a quest marker, but 1, it was kind of... Yeah, okay.
7 was much more straightforward because it was much more clear about where you were supposed to go, and the dungeons were much better designed in general.
Yeah, 7 was... Yeah. Like Kingdom Hearts, 7 was pretty straightforward. And to be fair with Kingdom Hearts, you pretty much had an idea...
Hold on, let me explain this, Jova. Basically, Dwebs, if you do side quests, you'll get stamps like we established in the last part, and we can actually claim rewards like being able to jump, increasing our chances of getting better rewards in a battle, stuff like that. So it's a good idea
the
to do
first
some side
couple of
quests.
rewards are merely cosmetics or stuff like that. We even say, for example, that the jump is relatively useless just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
But later on, your rewards are actually very important. Like, for example, obtaining more orbs from enemies, for example.
The very last one, if you manage to get the very last reward, is actually literally increasing your HP and MP by 100.
Yeah.
Although by then you've likely leveled up a lot already, so at that point it's bragging, right?
Well, it can be really useful against the hardest super boss in the game.
bosses,
Good point.
All right, so
Oh,
There it is.
yeah, there you go. Oh,
we
there you
found
are.
the guys. We found the red herring.
Yay.
Hey, thanks.
So this is the king's favorite fish, huh?
Tidy! That's a red herring if I ever saw one.
Yes.
Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back and see the palace guard, shall we?
All right, sounds like a plan. And Drippy will carry it.
Thank you, Mr.
Maybe
Drippy.
before he actually dies.
Hurry up, man! This thing's doing a right number on me head.
I really like how he's actually carrying it and it's not just in the RPG pocket dimension.
Well, I don't have pockets for one, so yeah.
All right. You again? I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet.
This one, you mean?
We came to deliver the king's just back to him, sir.
Is that goodness? I'd know the regal scarlet tones of the king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be.
I reckon he must have swum out through the sewers into town, like.
Mm-hmm.
Is that so? I must let the other guards know right away. Ah, if I remember rightly, you were...
That's right. We need to see the king.
Yes, of course, but with him in his current state...
Of course there's another catch.
You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for the King Tom's red herring just let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax that we need to enlist the help of passing travelers, as you know only too well. Like,
Gods, you are.
once again, like Teo said, the JRPG NPCs are incapable of wiping their own asses. So,
Condolence? Is that like
Well, that's why.
laziness?
Well,
Yeah.
that's why they're not the protagonist, isn't it?
I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps what? In you go. Even if.
We're off to see the king. Come on, Ollie boy.
All right, and I really like this cutscene as well.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
So it was you
Majesty.
who delivered one straight
Yes.
from the
That's right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize,
Go on, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Ah, don't be shy.
He's just a giant cat who's about the size... Well, actually, no, bigger than a tiger or a lion.
Out with it now.
We
one's what?
Oh yeah, he basically does. He refers to himself in the third person, as in one.
What did
So
you
he's the
say?
Rock.
So I'm surprised that he doesn't use the royal we chant.
Wow, considering he's such a fat cat, he's pretty athletic.
Well, that is actually kind of a thing.
That is what we call acrobatic.
Yeah.
That's right, Your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Faye?
have to see.
Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
Oh, don't worry. He actually has a point there.
Well, you know, he might be able to.
I love this. I love this.
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Drippy?
Looks
No
like
means no, Ollie boy.
No means no.
Now bugger off.
Yeah.
Typical
Wait,
cat.
wait, are you talking about me?
Yes, you too. Shoot,
Well,
shoot.
that didn't work out.
So how do we get the wand now?
Steal it.
wasn't quite right about our royal friend.
We need to smuggle him some catnip.
So yeah, Shadar. So yeah, there's the justification. Shadar was the one who basically ruined this kingdom.
Because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
The guard outside of town was short on enthusiasm too, huh?
Indeed he was, Ollie boy. Like I said, I reckon the king's broken-heartedness is striking everyone else down with him.
But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should go ask him
Oh, here
for
we go.
some more.
No, man, don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts.
There is? What is it?
We can't go taking the same piece of heart for the same person twice, see? One of the scoop off the top is always safe to borrow.
Yeah, because if you take too much, you can probably just basically emotionally cripple that person, and that's
It's all the time for someone else to get up and go, and plenty in it. It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere.
All right. Does anybody here know anyone with lots of enthusiasm?
Except for me, of course.
I wonder who that
Jova,
could be.
hey Jova, you're pretty enthusiastic all the time. Can you care to share a bit?
Problem, I'm not in the game.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Oh, what are you telling me?
Don't scare me like that.
Mr. Tellingstone!
You seem perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expensive knowledge.
Well, he seems to... Oh, he doesn't have a heart. We see. We need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart.
Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like these, just look in your locket.
How do you mean?
Well, not only can you carry pieces of art, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when you are nearby.
Oh, tidy. So we can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, innit?
Allow me to tell
Translation
you a little
maybe
bit
ago.
more about the locket of yours. You will see that it has a habit of glowing brightly from time to time. This is how it reacts in presence of those who possess one of heart's virtues in abundance. And those people will also show up as blue dots in your minimap. So they're very easy to. So it's very easy to find. Incidentally, 2 pieces of whatever you get.
Neato.
It will not serve to tell you which of the virtues the subject has in excess, but it still seems to prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless.
I just know it will.
Now sally forth and seek your piece of heart, young adventurer, since you only need one more to get a new heart container.
Thank you so much, Mr. Storytelling Stone.
And if you ever find yourselves in need of knowledge again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell for now, friends.
Yakidar. Right, don't worry, boy. Let's have a look around for someone with a double enthusiasm and despair then, shall we? If your look glows up all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track.
Got it! Let's go, Mr. Drippy.
All right. We're off
Right
to
then.
see... Actually, we're not off to see anybody.
is it?
Never mind.
The wonderful wizard of enthusiasm.
Well, he's not quite
one,
so wonderful.
Oh wait, crap, we're playing... Wait, crap, guys, we can't meet the wizard because we're playing as the wizard.
oh well. Because here that the origin story.
Of course.
All right, so let's see if we can find someone with lots of enthusiasm.
Me?
There's the weapon shop. We'll go there later.
Yeah.
The Emerald radar isn't giving me any dots here.
Aha!
There we
There
go.
we are.
Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket! It's glowing! It's like a Magatama!
Tighty! Then there's someone round here with a piece of art to spare, innit?
Except
Oh.
we're actually going to use this thing.
Are you? I forgot the name. A character from Fire Emblem Awakening.
And the only person around here by here is him. And look at him, man. He can barely stand still. He's so eager. Jackpot!
You mean, you think he has some enthusiasm to spare?
That I do, my lad. I bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we?
So, if I win your lantern, do I just rip it from your nose?
How do you do so, Spadid? I don't suppose you've had to doing us a favor, do you?
Hey, stop distracting me, I'm busy. Busy? What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course.
Mice? Oh, yeah. I remember hearing about the mice at the Ding Dong Dell.
Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, getting up to no good, yo.
And apparently they're also the ones who invade and
grown-ups
throw
are too
Evan out of
crazy
his
to do
home
anything.
in Kuni 2.
But the grown-ups are
Well-
too lazy to do anything about it. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mice all live in the well, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse comes this way is in for a battering.
Well, you're right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy.
What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be pretty short on
And
enthusiasm.
that's where you come in, Tommy boy. You got loads of the stuff. If we give it to Simon King Tom, the whole town will sort itself out really quickly.
Yeah, and we were wondering if you would share some of your enthusiasm with us. Of course, I'd do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy.
All right,
But
take
yeah,
heart.
Pedro, I cannot speak for Dweebs or Shira as well, but from what I've heard, British people have this kind of folkloristic terror of rats, a society of anthropomorphic rats living in the sewers and plotting to invade the surface world.
Yep.
They
What?
do?
That's apparently a thing, and you're... Well,
That's what people told me.
You've
Sure.
read the Pied Piper one too many times.
Well, James, to be fair, that is a British folklore thing that your people do seem to... I mean, that the British do seem to
I
have...
know, but I've never heard anyone talk about it.
That's right, man. Your enthusiasm is going to put a spring in everyone's step, innit?
It's great to hear. Until then, I better keep here and watch out for the mice. All right, we'll see you, Tommy.
I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
I'll
All
be
right,
tripping
back to-
low. Dwibs is gone, I
Well,
guess.
that's a conspiracy theory and a half.
All right, back to King Tom.
Running.
Well, let's hope he's actually not.
Yeah, it should be.
Wanna
He
go
looked
fast?
pretty enthusiastic. Hey, cat girl.
Shame we can't borrow some heart from the composer. He certainly sounds enthusiastic.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Well, Joe did say in the interview that he felt that it was going to be a very exciting project, so I guess he really was excited.
I wish I could have such enthusiasm.
All right.
What's wrong?
There
Well,
goes this
yeah.
way.
Have such enthusiasm.
Oh. It's like, just put your mind on something and think about all the fun you'll be having doing it. That's usually my
Alright,
source of
there we go.
By
enthusiasm.
the way, I love this tune that plays here. Very majestic.
Yeah. You again. One is becoming rabbit. Whatever.
Sorry, Your Majesty. It's just we have something for you. Yeah, we pick it up especially for you, Catface.
Cat face.
Get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. I'm not sure that's...
That sounds just the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors has taken its toll.
Not to worry, Your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need.
Indeed. All right. Let's give him some enthusiasm.
Heart!
There we are.
So, do you think it works?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Yeah? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. One feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Majesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
Awesome.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
That curse is so common amongst the world, it seems.
Myself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
What would you claim as your prize? Hmm?
Tidy! You know what to ask for then, Alley boy? Sure, we need a magic wand, Your Majesty.
No, is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had these conversations before. Now, one thinks of it, there is a one prize very highly as a kitten hidden away, safely in one's basement.
Bed shamer.
Shame, whatever. And one will be willing to part with it, but one will have to find first, return later on, and one shall present to you.
Jeepers, thank you very much, Your Majesty.
So, boy, if you're in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard?
Indeed
he is, Your Majesty.
A tiny new apprentice wizard who doesn't exactly know much magic yet.
Is that so? Then let provide you with a spell or two. Once one will be of little use without a spell of cast after all.
Really, Your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much.
Spring lock spell, which allows us
AKA Al-Mamoon.
Yeah.
Rejuvenate. If I recall correctly, this is just a stronger healing spell.
No, it's basically
You
the
must
Phoenix Down.
enjoy this spell, but inspired one so much in one's younger age.
It's a
It's a
revival
lapse
spell.
One that restores things to their former glory, eh? What did you to get up to it, Your Majesty?
Yeah, none of your business, fairy. Now, boy, you travel with a familiar, do you not? Wanna send word to the
Cotter.
Quartermaster's store down in the town that you are to be given prizes.
The Quartermaster store? What kind of place is that, Your Majesty?
Yeah, or surely you're an adventurer. One cannot help but fear the safety. No matter, the Quartermaster's store provides weapons and equipment for use of familiars. Why not go and browse for the products of offer while one seeks what one's one hand?
Pah, an
But,
adventurer?
whatever.
Pah, I do not find myself an adventurer. I merely go
God,
to solve the
You come as
mysteries.
present.
Get out of your Latrak! No one likes you.
Well, honestly, though, like I said, that game is nowhere near all bad. In fact, I dare say there's more. Well, okay, maybe not more good in it than bad, but it had potential for its sequel. In fact, I
Which
recall
will
you
never
saying.
happen because Konami does because unless of course maybe they'll make a Dr. Latrak pachinko machine.
In fact, Pedro.
Or maybe it will be probably mobile only because that's cheaper to make.
Oh, speaking of Konami, did you guys hear about Bomber Girl?
No.
Yeah.
The arcade
No.
game where if you lose, your party member loses a bit of their clothes in the.
Oh, so it's
explosive.
like strip poker.
No, it's kind of like Senran Kagura, only not
What do you mean,
fun.
strip bomber?
True bomber.
Has anyone else played Senran Kagura?
Sorry, Joe.
I haven't
I have
played
that
it.
kind of taste.
It looks like it could be interesting to play and commentate on.
Well,
Well,
Well, like
is it-
with school days, you can cover that too.
Sure, you didn't quit school days, you almost did, but you came back, thank goodness.
No, I said you could play that game just like you're playing school days.
Yeah. School days is gonna take a while. I'm wondering if maybe we should just, like, for each part, maybe just do, like, we'll say one commentary of a playthrough of each story route, because the story routes there are so different and varied.
Well, if I can give Bomber Girl has to be really bad to be worse than say Act Zero or something.
Oh, very good. The Quartermasters.
To be fair, it's not bad per se, it's
Hey, look.
just, it's kind of
Ka,
cringy.
it's you! Ka, it's me. Just informed me that you would be coming. You instructed me to tell you whatever you require. I'm more than happy to cooperate. So I have a look around. I'm sure you find something here which to equip your familiars.
Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir?
It seems an explanation is in order. Very well then.
Drippy, please.
To ensure your familiars don't get caught short, you can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. I don't want to crow, but you'll find plenty of items your familiars can equip among my wares. There are 3 types: weapons, armor, and accessories. Just remember that the items a familiar can equip vary according to its genus. It's not complicated, so don't get into a flap. The best way to learn is just to try equipping your familiars. Be left out, will you? Humans can, of course, equip items too. So let friends and familiars and press X to change the items you have equipped. Why not buy a nice matching set of items for you and your familiars? Birds of a feather stick together, after all.
Thanks. As soon as I have some money, maybe.
Sounds like this old bird has done a proper sales number on you. Just remember that accessories aren't the only things you can equip. Wizards like you can use all sorts of wands. Flippin' heck, man. Speaking of wands, we need to go and get yourself a new wand with King Tom in it.
Yeah, I guess he's probably found it by now.
I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on, let's head for the palace.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that in this JRPG, the NPC has actually gotten what needs to be done, and that we won't have to go on a fetch quest to find the bloody wand.
Oh, you're so funny, Oliver.
I tried.
Yes, isn't he? So yeah, in this one, Dwebs, you can actually equip your Pokemon.
It's weird.
Oliver, maybe you could do a little bit more of a twist on your jokes.
That's kind of in poor taste considering I just lost my mother a few days ago, Mr. Dwayne Harley.
Mention my real name and you will be shot.
All right then, Harley Quinn. Hey, I didn't say your full real name.
Hey, Dwebs, at least you're Harley Quinn instead of being Harley for
So I'm an annoying, funny prick.
Excuse me, Harley Quinn is a very good...
You're trying to argue with that with Weaves, Jove. I don't remember.
Well, Dwebs, when he says Harley Quinn, he probably mentions... He's probably talking about the one from the animated series. That's the one that most people know.
And again, I don't even really have... And I don't even have that much issues with the Harley Quinn and Suicide Squad either. But yes, I was talking more about Harley Quinn as a whole.
Alright, here we go again.
Anyway.
Maybe this is enough.
Here's the thing, Dwebs. When I mean Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, I'll say Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad.
Oh, it's you! Thank goodness! You have to help us. Something terrible has happened.
Flippin' heck, man! Don't tell me old King Tom's gonna get his heart broken again.
No. His Majesty's heart is in good working order, as far as I know, at least.
Well, what do you know? It looks like I was right. Maybe I'm just a freaking wizard. Oh wait.
After he restored his Majesty's missing enthusiasm, okay, he's so determined, in fact, that he said he would go and look for it himself.
Oh God, he needs a determination transplant, doesn't he?
What's about?
His Miages has disappeared.
Eh?
What?
The gatekeepers swear that he hasn't left Ding Dong Dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found.
I smell a mystery.
I smell that, boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it, eh?
So the rats might have kidnapped him.
What's that, Mr. Drippy?
That's part of investigating, isn't it? Right. To home with this, you and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're going looking for clues.
Yes, understood.
It's like clues.
But where do we look, Mr. Drippy?
Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know the place. You know it very well, in fact. Come on. I'll tell you when we're outside.
Okay.
So what is this place that Drippy mentioned?
Where are we going, Mr. Drippy? And what's this about? Somewhere I know real well.
What do you think, clever cloaks? Motorville, innit?
Oh, Motorville? But what does Motorville have to do with finding the king?
Well, the answer ain't gonna be over by here, Ollie boy.
Huh? What does that mean?
You got to remember the whole soulmate thing, innit? What we see here in this world ain't always the whole picture.
Oh, great. Soulmates. Okay.
Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you here in our world, eh?
Because I was brought here by my plush doll and to save my mom.
Exactly. And your mom is the great sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to free Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help your mom get back out by over there, innit?
Yeah, well, that's what you told me.
And read the dialogue properly. And I wasn't fibbing, so people in your world and my world are connected. Not just Alicia and your mom. Or people.
They are, so...
Exactly. That's clever of you. There's someone over in your world is connected to King Tom over by here. And when someone in our world is in a porch, you can sometimes find out about their soulmate over in your world.
Don't you see, guys? Everything is connected.
Because they're connected, see? Obvious when you think about it, innit?
So somebody in my world is King Tom's soulmate, huh?
We actually already saw
That's
a
right.
soulmate.
But maybe not a person, and maybe not in such a lofty position as our friend the king.
Man, are we really lucky that all the soulmates just happen to be in Motorville and not, in a different country.
Right?
Shopkeeper's cat? I don't think...
Flippin' heck, man! It's like pulling teeth! Okay, so soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, he's a spitting image of Timmy the cat, he is.
I did? So you mean that King Tom is...
King Tom and Timmy told him... sorry. There's clever of you. Better late than never.
But Timmy's just a cat!
Exactly! Just like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Cranky, you're not very percent for a youngster, are you?
Well, I'm a kid!
If two people are soulmates, there'll be similarities somewhere. You just gotta keep an open mind and a peeled eye. Spot the similarities, and you'll find the soulmate.
Oh, so it's like Ace Attorney Investigations. Okay.
Yes.
To be indeed, my lad. If we can find that Pharaoh furball, we might get a clue as to where King Tom's got himself to. So batter us up a gateway, and let's go over to your world, shall we? You remember how, don't you?
Sure I do. Let's go see how everyone back in Motorville is doing by drawing the McDonald's symbol.
Ta-da!
I hate my life.
Alright, so yeah, in the next part we'll travel to Motorville and see exactly what's going on there.
See you then, man.
See you then.